everybody, it's Tommy Jo from Bird Street Studio, and I'm here to do a flip through of our Women in Roses journal, and I'm pretty excited. It is finished. So I'm not really sure exactly where we left off, but I thought I would just, for those who haven't been with us along in the journey, I'm just going to start from the beginning. So the journal itself measures, let's see, it measures about 6.5 by 9.5 is the cover. The actual pages are 8.5 by 11 folded in half, most of them. It's got a very, very big spine. The spine measures about a little over 3.5 actually. The journal itself is covered in a really nice fabric that, if anybody that was with me last video remembers, I turned it inside out to mute it a little bit. And then this beautiful lace. This lace actually is from my mom's wedding gown. We have book corners on it, and we put a really nice topper. It's got eyelets and seam binding for a closure. I don't know if I said it had 3 signatures, so I hope I can do it justice by going through. It's so pretty. Okay, so when we open it up, let me see if I can get it all on camera here. So when we open it up, it does, the whole thing kind of lays flat, and there's enough room in between the signatures to make it easy to write in. We've got a front pocket with 2 journaling cards. I'm not going to get into too much explanation. I'm just not really sure where I left off before. So, and our first signature here, we have a flip out for journaling, and it is a pocket with a journaling card. We have a Rita Donnelly flip, and a really pretty journaling card here. And this is a flip out, and I'm not sure that we covered this in the last video, but this does have real buttons that I sewed on a piece of muslin, and I slow stitched on there as well. This is an altered paper clip, so you can clip whatever you'd like under there. This is just decoration. Here's a pocket with a journaling card, Believe in Miracles. And this pocket is also a flip. It has a pocket here with a piece of pink lined paper in there for journaling. A lot of space for you to add whatever you'd like in here. Here's an envelope. It's an Artie Mays envelope. I didn't fill my envelopes at all. I left them for the person who gets this journal. And each signature has a tab with a little tiny clip with some beads on it. This journal is based on the digitals here, Ladies in Roses, and we call this Women in Roses, and it's by Cheryl Francis Art. And here we have, this is magnetic. It's a magnetic pocket, so you can open it up for journaling, and it closes, and then here's a journaling card behind it, and a craft ruffle. I do try to leave lots of space for journaling in my journals, and there is room for you to decorate. Pocket with a journaling tag, and here is a flip out. And it is a pocket with a journaling card. And this is a flip out for journaling. And here's a pocket, a side pocket. And in here I have a little vellum envelope. You can put whatever you'd like in that. And it is decorated with my, this is my Plenty of Poppies in my Etsy shop. And then this was a piece of ephemera that I made excuse me, I think it was in Roxy's weekly challenge, and it's like a copy of an antique paper with a photo on it, but it's for journaling, and I love that idea. And here we have a hidden belly band. It's a belly band with a hidden pocket that has a small journaling tag in there. I thought that was so cool. And then this is just a booklet for journaling, and it does have a fabric bind on it. And over here we have a pocket. It's a window pocket made out of a window envelope with a really pretty journaling card in there. And this is the second signature, and it has an envelope. We made this on camera in one of my videos. This is actually a digital that we folded into an envelope. We put the cellophane on this window, and it's here to be filled however you like. And this is a fabric rose trim. Here we have a belly band, and this is a little packet I also made at Rachel's, at Roxy's Weekly Challenge, where you put a bunch of different pieces in there for the recipient to use in the journal or journal on or whatever they'd like. They're little packets. They're really cool. And this is a large window page pocket with a huge, this card, journaling card with some lace on the top. Oh, I don't know if I can get through there. I'm just going to put it right there. And then this is a collage page for journaling. And here we have a horizontal belly band, and this has a little notepad booklet in here. You can journal on the inside covers or use any of the papers. We have another hidden belly band with a journaling card. And what I stuck behind here was, I did a video a long while ago about how you can make these little faux envelopes out of, let me get this off here, little faux envelopes out of craft. Oh, gotta figure out how it comes out. I think it went both ways around. There we go. Okay. Oh, hello. So this is just a little envelope. And again, we have a tab on this signature as well. And on this, underneath this altered paper clip, I put a little cellophane bag with a tag inside that matches. And the topper actually matches the cover of the journal. And you can tuck this in somewhere else if you want. But look at all the journaling space in here. And here we have a bottom pocket. And this has a little pocket right here with a little journaling booklet. And then here we have another faux envelope. And I made these on camera. And when you open it, it's like a little booklet of papers, okay? And it's got a pocket and a tag. And then I just tied around it with some matching floss. It's hard to do with nails. Anyways, I will tuck that in as well after. And this is the other side of that collage sheet. And this is a page pocket with a huge journaling card in it with a hinge tab. I love it. And it's collaged with the papers that I used in the journal. And here's a pocket that has, let's take everything out. This is one of those like accordion pockets. So you can put something back here, which I've added a folding card for the back pocket. And then for the second pocket here is a journaling card. And you can really fill it full of things. I just put a few things. And then in the front, we have this little pocket. This digital right here is from Joey Cardmaker, and these are mine from Plenty of Poppies. And this is just a journaling card that I made, and I stuck in there. And it's got a doily tucked right in there. And over here we've got a page tuck with a little booklet, and each pocket has a piece of coffee dyed paper in there. And then this is our third signature, covered in lace. We've got another hidden pocket with a journaling card. A hidden pocket. It's a belly band with a hidden pocket in it. I love that idea. And behind it we have kind of a faux envelope with a journaling card in here. This graphic is from Cheryl Francis Art. It's one of her newer designs. I really just loved it, and I've used it in many of the journals I've made lately, and probably will continue because I love it. And this is a page pocket where there's some coffee dyed paper, but it's a huge pocket. Look at this. And I have paper clipped on the back, a pocket with a journaling card in it. This is a floating pocket, which is why I didn't attach it. So it's got, I covered the back as well. Then here's a little bottom horizontal pocket with a journaling card. Your faux paper clip. And if you take that off, this opens up for journaling. You could put it on the top or on the bottom. It's up to you. And then here we have our little dangle. And this was a belly band where the two pieces tie together. This unties and this would flip up, and I've just tucked a little envelope back in there. And here we have a snippet off a snippet roll that I created. And it's got fabric, lace, papers, pearlized buttons, and it also has an accordion style pocket with a card back here and a card in the front. And again, any of this ephemera can get moved around, tucked in different pockets if you want to add different things to this journal. And here's a horizontal belly band with a really cute vintage postcard. This is a pocket as well with a large journaling card with a hinge tab. I love those hinge tabs. And a big pocket, room for lots of stuff. And this is, you know, it's got many pockets in here. There's one back here, there's one here, there's one here, and I just added a couple of different journaling spaces in here. But you could add whatever you wanted. And then back here we have a Rita Donnelly flip. And then we have this faux envelope. This is a ribbon that comes off. And then it opens up and it's just a faux envelope inside. And what I did is I just glued the back of it right there to hold it. So you can untie it or you can just slip it off like I just did. Okay, and then that's the back. And on the back we have a pocket here that's got a couple of different spaces. So we've got a journaling card there. We've got a tag with a fabric topper here, and then I tucked in a couple of small little rose pieces of ephemera in the bottom of that pocket. And back here we have a tag with a muslin topper on it. And that is our Women in Roses journal. I love it. And I hope you did too. And I hope you enjoyed going through the journey. And I apologize for the time I spent working on it off camera. But, it just takes me so long to make decisions sometimes that it's better that way. But if you want to see some of the parts, I think this is part 7. So there are 6 different videos involving this journal. This journal, if you're interested, will be up for sale. You just have to message me. If we can sell it here, I can just take payment through PayPal, and we save the fees involved in putting it in my Etsy shop. So let me know. Anyways, thank you all for joining me in this. I also wanted to show you, I'm going to put this aside real quick. I wanted to show you, I have worked on and updated our idea journal. Look at this baby. It's got 5 signatures. It is full. And these are where I get a lot of my ideas. Any new ideas I put in here. And I just wanted to show you what I did. So I took wherever I could remember and reference where I got the idea, I typed up a little piece to put on here, like this tag, okay, is, it says here, Roxy's Weekly Challenge 2025, week 38. It was inspired by Rachel's mom. And then this right here was an envelope pocket. It was also a Roxy's Weekly Challenge, and it tells you the week. So if you go back in my videos, you'll see the week that I did that. And I call on these when I'm looking to make ephemera in my journals, what I could add, something different, something unique. And there is still a lot of empty space, but it is so full, I'm not sure I can really add much more because it is full. Okay, I just wanted to kind of show you the update of this journal. So thank you so much for joining me. If you're new to the channel and you've stayed this long, I appreciate you. Please subscribe, like the video, give us a comment. I'd love to hear from you. To my subscribers, past, present, and future, I really appreciate you guys so much. Have a great day, everybody, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.